Toriya Jai Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Hoy Te Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Hoy Te Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Koriya Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Koriya Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Koriya Guru Mukha Padma Kori homane kasha Kori homane kasha Arna kori homane kasha Kori homane kasha Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Jai Prasade Pure Sarva Asha 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 Chakudan Miloje Janme Janme Prabhu se 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 Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito Prema Bhakti Jaha Hoite Avidya Vinasha Jate Prema Bhakti Jaha Hoite Avidya Vinasha Jate Vedegai Jaha Racharito Vedegai Jaha Racharito Vedegai Jaha Racharito Adamajanara Bandhu Guru Karuna Sindhu 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 Lokanath Lokera Jivana Lokanath Lokera Jivana Aha Prabhu Koro Doya Deho More Pada Chaya Prabhu Koro Doya Deho More Pada Chaya Aha Prabhu Koro Doya Deho More Pada Chaya Prabhu Koro Doya Deho More Pada Chaya Aha Prabhu Koro Doya Deho More Pada Chaya More Padachaya Mahaprabhu Korodoya Deho More Padachaya Devejas Gusukribhuvana Devejas Gusukribhuvana Shila Gurudev Patita Pavana Gurudev Patita Pavana
Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Sankarshan Adhikari Iti Namine Namo Prabhupada Nuga Brahmamurti Kripatmane Gauradesha Vikasata Uttama Bhakti Vasile Namo Prabhupada Nuga Brahmamurti Kripatmane Gauradesha Vikasata Uttama Bhakti Vasile Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschachadeshatarine Prabhupada Prabhupada Prabhupada
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Ashto Tarashata Shri Shrimad His Divine Grace Shrimad Sankarshan Adhikari Maharaj Ki Jai Srila Gurudev Ki Jai His Divine Grace Srila Gurudev Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Ashto Tarashata Shri Shrimad His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Tridandi Goswami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON BBTBI Founder Acharya, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Patita Pavana, Savior of the Fallen Souls, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Ashtotara Shata Shri Shrimad Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Guru Parampara Ki Jai. Jai Shri Rup Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasa Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinatha Shama Kund, Radha Kund Giri Govardhan Ki Jai, Shri Shri Vrindavan Mathura Dham Ki Jai, Shri Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai, Purushottam Kshetra Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai, Ganga Mai Ki Jai, Yamuna Mai Ki Jai, Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Tulsi Maharani Ki Jai, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. The most auspicious appearance day of Srila Sankarshan Maharaj Ki Jai. Srila Gurudev appearance Maha Mahotsava Ki Jai. Srila Gurudev appearance day Maha Mahotsava Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. Shri Radha Damodar Ki Jai.
Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Jata Balakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitam Cha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Sarasvate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Yagate Girim Yat Kripaptamaham Vande Shri Guru Dinatarvinam. Thank you all very much for so nicely receiving me today.
Ačiū jums labai visiems, kad taip gražiai mane čia priėmėt.
This reminds me when I was with Prabhupada and his Vyasapuja.
Man priminė šis įvykis, kaip aš buvau su Šrila Prabhupada jo Vyasapujoje.
It was so wonderful.
Buvo taip nuostabu.
Hundreds and devotees came from all over America to New Vrindavan, West Virginia.
Į naują Vrindavaną atsidavusiai iš visos Amerikos suvažiavo.
Devotees made a pavilion on top of a mountain.
Atsidavusiai padarė tokį paviljoną ant kalno viršūnės.
And inside the pavilion was a stage.
Ir tenais buvo scena.
And the deities on that stage were the big Radha Damodar deities.
Ir tenais buvo didžiosios Radha Damodaro dievybės ant scenos.
These deities were named after the big Radha Damodar deities.
Šios dievybės, kur pas mus dabar yra ant altoriaus, pavadintas tų pačių dievybių vardu.
So Radha Damodar were presiding over the whole thing.
Taigi Radha Damodara stebėjo viską.
Prabhupada was there.
Ten buvo Prabhupada.
So many devotees.
Tiek daug atsidavusiųjų.
And members of the media came. The New York Times was there.
Ir New York Times atvažiavo ir kiti medijos atstovai.
So Prabhupada had to explain why they were worshipping a human being.
Todėl Šrila Prabhupada paaiškino, kodėl čia dabar vyksta žmogaus garbinimas.
He gave a very nice explanation.
Ir jis labai gražiai paaiškino.
So they could understand why a human being was being worshipped.
Kad visi galėtų suprasti, kas čia vyksta.
Srila Prabhupada has very nicely explained this Vyasapuja in his writings also.
Taip pat savo knygose Šrila Prabhupada irgi labai gražiai apibūdina šitos šventės svarbą.
He explains as follows. Even though we may not have the fortune to contact the Supreme Lord personally,
Net jeigu ir mums nepasisekė tiesiogiai bendrauti su Dievu,
the Lord's representative is as good as the Lord himself.
bet Dievo atstovas yra taip pat vertingas kaip ir pats Dievas.
Because such a representative does not say anything unless it is spoken by the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Nes Dievo atstovas nepakeisdamas perdada Dievo žodžius.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore gives a definition of guru.
Todėl šį Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taip apibūdina dvasinį mokytoją.
Yare deka tare kaha Krishna upadesh. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya-lila 7:128. The bona fide guru is the one who advises his disciples exactly in accordance with the principles spoken by Krishna.
Dvasinis mokytojas yra tas, kuris savo mokiniams duoda tuos pamokymus, kurie yra pateikti šventraščiuose, jų nepakeisdamas.
The bona fide guru is the one who has accepted Krishna as guru.
Tikras dvasinis mokytojas yra tas, kuris Krishna priima kaip savo guru.
This is the guru parampara system.
Ir tai yra mokytojų mokinių sistema.
The original guru is Vyasadeva,
Tikrasis guru yra Vyasadeva,
because he is the speaker of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam.
nes jisai yra Bhagavad Gitos ir Srimad Bhagavatam autorius.
Wherein everything spoken relates to Krishna.
Ir ten viskas, kas yra išsakyta, susieta yra su
Therefore,
Krishna.
Guru Puja is known as Vyasapuja.
Todėl Guru Puja yra dar vadinama Vyasapuja.
In the final analysis,
Taigi, išvada yra tokia,
the original guru is Krishna.
kad tikrasis guru yra Krishna,
His disciple is Narada,
o jo mokinys yra Narada,
whose disciple is Vyas.
o jo mokinys yra Vyas.
And in this way, we gradually come in touch with the Guru Parampara.
Ir taip mes žemyn keliaujam visa mokytojų mokinių seka.
One cannot become a guru
Ir žmogus negali tapti
if
mokytoju,
he does not know what the personality of Godhead, Krishna, or his incarnation wants.
jeigu jisai nesuvokia, kokia yra viešpaties valia.
The mission of the Guru
Dvasinio mokytojo misija
is the mission of the Supreme Personality of Godhead
yra aukščiausio Dievo asmens misija.
to spread Krishna consciousness all over the world.
Skleisti Krišnos sąmonę visame pasaulyje.
So we cannot overemphasize the importance of Guru.
Taigi mes negalime pervertinti dvasinio mokytojo svarbos.
Last night we had a nice program in Utena,
Vakar mes puikią programą darėm Utenoj.
and one very intelligent young man who was sitting in the front row.
Ir vienas jaunas žmogus prieki sėdėjo.
Is he here today? I don't see him here. But he was wondering, can't you just be a devotee of God? Why do you need a guru?
Jisai išdavė klausimą, kodėl mums reikalingas dvasinis mokytojas, kodėl mes negalim tiesiog būti Dievo tarnu.
So
Tiesiogiai.
I explained to him, but the authority the supreme authority, God himself says.
Bet aš jam paaiškinau, kad pats aukščiausias autoritetas, pats Dievas.
So let's say I accept God as my authority.
Taigi, aš Dievo autoritetą priimu, tarkim.
I will fully surrender to God.
Pilnai atsiduodu jo valiai.
I will do whatever God says.
Ir darau viską, ką Dievas
I'm going to
sako.
become a pure devotee of God. I'll fully surrender to him.
Ir nuo šiol esu tyras Dievo atsidavęs.
So what does God say?
Ir ką Dievas sako?
He says, Ye me bhakta janaparta, na me bhaktas te janaha, mad bhaktanam che ye bhaktas, te me bhakta tamamata. My dear Arjuna,
Brangus Arjuna,
the one who is my devotee,
tas, kuris yra mano atsidavęs,
na me bhaktas.
joks jis atsidavęs.
He's not my devotee.
Neatsidavęs.
You may say, what does Krishna mean?
Tai ką čia Krishna turi menį,
He
gali
says the
paklausti.
one who is devotee is not his devotee?
Sako, kad tas, kuris atsidavęs, tas neatsidavęs.
How is that possible?
Kaip čia paaiškinti?
But then Krishna explains further so we know what he means.
Tada Krishna paaiškina, ką jis turi menį.
He says, but the one who is the devotee of my devotee, he is my devotee.
Krishna paaiškina, kad tik tas, kuris yra Dievo atsidavusioje atsidavęs.
So if you
Jis
want
yra
to approach,
tikrasis Dievo
so you
atsidavęs.
want to approach Krishna and become his devotee,
Taigi, jeigu norite tapti Dievo atsidavusioje,
Krishna, I'm your devotee.
Krishna, aš tavo atsidavęs.
Then he says, well, who's your guru?
Tada Krishna klaus, o kas tavo mokytojas?
Oh, you're my guru, Krishna.
Krishna, tu mano mokytojas.
No, Krishna, who in my disciplic succession is your guru?
Ne, Krishna paklaus mokytojų mokinių sekoji, kuris yra tavo mokytojas.
You say, well, no one, I just have you as my guru.
Nei vienas, tiesiog tu esi mano mokytojas.
Krishna says, no, you're not my disciple then.
Ne, Krishna sako, da tu ne mano mokinys.
You're not my devotee.
Tu nesi mano atsidavęs.
Unless you're the devotee of my devotee.
Kol
Not
tu
my
netapsi mano atsidavusio atsidavęs, tu
You're not my
nesi
devotee.
mano atsidavęs.
I could sympathize with the young man
Aš galiu suprasti tą jauną žmogų,
because I previously had the same mentality.
nes aš irgi lygiai taip pat mąsčiau.
I was actually living in the temple as a guest
Aš gyvenau šventykloje, kai buvau jaunas, kaip svečias,
to check it out and see what it was like.
kad pasižiūrėti, kas ten vyksta.
And I was thinking, I'll just be a devotee of Krishna.
Ir aš irgi taip mąsčiau, būsiu tik tai Dievo atsidavęs.
I won't be a devotee of the guru because that means you got to surrender too much.
Jokio mokytojo aš nepriimsiu, nes per daug čia atsiduoti reikia.
So one day, a very interesting thing happened.
Ir vieną dieną toks nutikimas nutiko.
We were out on Harinam,
Mes buvom Harinamui
and a DJ from a radio station walks up and he handles us a record, a 33 and the third record album.
ir didžėjus iš radijos išėjo į lauką ir mum į rankas padavė plokštelę.
We got this promo from Apple Records and we didn't want to play it, but you guys might like this.
Sako, jisai, mes gavom tokią plokštelę iš Apple įrašų studijos, mums nepatiko, gal jums patiks.
It was the Radha Krishna Temple album,
Ir tai
produced by
buvo
George Harrison.
žinomasis Džordžo Harisono Radha Krishnos albumas.
And you were all familiar with the first track on the
Ir jūs visi žinot pirmą dainą jo.
Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Vajami. We hear it every morning. That's the first track on the record.
Kiekvieną rytą grojam šitą dainą.
Prabhupada loved that record so much, he said, play this every morning when you greet the deities.
Prabhupadai labai patiko šitą dainą, tai jis paprašė kiekvieną rytą ją groti.
Very
Dievybės
much loved the
sutinkant.
album. And the second cut went like this. Samsaradava nalalita loka Tranaya karunya gana ganadvam
Antroji daina buvo
Praptasya
tokia.
kalyana gunanavasya Vande Godoshi Chadanada Vindam. So, my service was to vacuum the temple room rug every morning.
Ir aš turėjau tokią tarnystę kiekvieną rytą siurbti altorių.
And we had a record player in the temple room.
Ir tenais altoriai visą laiką grodavo
So when I was doing my service, I would play that record album.
tą plokštelę.
And while I was vacuuming away,
Ir kol aš siurbau grindis,
I heard the second cut on that album.
aš išgirdau tą antrąją dainą.
And I was amazed.
Ir staiga aš labai
I
nustebau.
was tuning into the mood of the devotees.
Aš staiga pajutau tą nuotaiką, su kuria atsidavusiai
There
dainavo.
was so much love in their voices,
Jų balise buvo tiek daug meilės.
expressing the intense love within their hearts.
Jie tiesiog reiškia intensyvę meilę
And
savo
I could
širdien.
understand they are tasting some amazing nectar.
Ir aš supratau, kad jie patiria tokį nektarą
Here
savo
I
širdyje.
am, licking the outside of the honey jar and not getting any honey.
Ir aš supratau, kad aš ne patį medų ragauju, bet tik tai
But
jo
these
indai iš
devotees,
išorės.
by accepting Prabhupada as their guru, they got their tongue in the jar, licking up all that honey.
O štai tie atsidausi, kurie priėmė Prabhupadą į savo širdį, jie iš tikrųjų paragauja šitą nektarą dvasinį.
So being an envious person by nature,
Taigi, būdamas tikras pavyduolis,
I didn't want somebody to be able to taste more nectar than me.
aš nenorėjau, kad kažkas ragautų daugiau negu aš.
So my heart was filled with this thought.
Ir mano širdis taiga užsipildė
It
šios
just
minties.
exploded in my brain.
Ir tai lyg tai sprogo ta mintis mano
Wouldn't
mintise.
it be beautiful
Argi nebūtų nuostabu,
if I gave my life
jeigu savo gyvenimą
to Prabhupada?
atiduočiau Prabhupadai.
And the tears
Ir
streaming down.
ašaros ėmė lietis iš mano akių.
When can I get initiated?
Kada galiu gauti iniciaciją?
So if you all want to taste the nectar,
Taigi, jeigu jūs irgi norit paragauti nektarą,
being a devotee of Krishna is not enough.
neužtenka būti Krišnas atsidavusiui.
And Krishna says, if you're my devotee, you're not my devotee.
Nes Krišna aiškiai tai sako.
If you want to really taste the nectar,
Jeigu iš tikrųjų nori paragauti,
you have to be a devotee of the devotee.
turi būti atsidavęs.
Not just whimsically,
Ne šiaip kažkaip išoriškai,
but absolutely.
bet absoliučiai.
Now, my dear spiritual master,
Brangus dvasinio mokytojau,
I
dabar
fully surrender unto you.
pilnai jum atsiduodu.
Your word is law.
Jūsų žodis
Whatever
įstatymas.
you say, I do.
Ką jūs sakot,
I
aš
make
darau.
no demands.
Ir nieko nereikalauju.
Simply, I belong to you and you instruct me.
Paprasčiausiai priklausau jums ir jūs mane mokykit.
So I made that decision,
Taigi, aš padariau šitą sprendimą.
the most brilliant decision I ever made in millions of lifetimes.
Ir tai geriausias sprendimas, kurį aš padariau per milijonus gyvenimų.
And now, 47 years later, here I am at Prabhupada's lotus feet,
Ir štai po 47 metų aš čia esu prie Prabhupados lotoso
relishing
pėdų
his sweet, all-merciful smile.
ir mėgaujuosi jo pačia saldžiausia šypsena.
I just feel how Prabhupada is flooding me with his mercy.
Ir tiesiog jaučiu visą širdimi, kaip Prabhupada lieja man savo malonę.
And I'm praying that that same mercy can now flood upon all of you.
Ir meldžiuosi, kad ta pati malonė galėtų lietis ir ant jūsų.
Thank you very much, Hare Krishna.
Šila Gurudeva Ki! Now we will do homage program, but because of time shortage, we will invite only devotees who can speak English, so there is no need translation. And then, if there will be some more free time, we will invite devotees who can speak other languages with translation. Lietuviškai pasakysiu. Kadangi laiko yra mažai, pirmą kviesim tik tuos atsidavus, kurie gali angliškai kalbėti ir nereikia vertimo. Ir kalbėsim tik po 5 minutės. Jeigu liks laiko, nedaugiau 5 minutės. Jeigu liks laiko, tuomet pakviesime ir visus kitus norinčius kalbėti. For speech, we humbly request don't take more than 5 minutes. It can be shorter, but not longer.
Who's going to go first? Jai Sankirtan.
I have one good quality that I have no memory. So I'm forced to speak from my heart. I cannot remember what to say. So, Srila Gurudev, there was one miracle in my life, and it was the best day in my life. For maybe 18 years, more or less, all my lifetime I was fearful that I was more or less not happy, not sad, but I was always fearful that all I see around, but I was thinking maybe there is something more, because if it's only what I see in this external world, it doesn't the future doesn't look bright, because I need to die and leave everything alone. So I was afraid. And I was looking in scriptures, I was looking in science books, and I was always had this fear in my heart. And even I knew that I am a soul. I was believing that I am soul, but I was not believing that there is God. And even for 3 years I was going to devotees, and I was listening their class that there is some God, we need to serve Him. I was trying to understand what does it mean, this God. I was trying to somehow understand this. No possible. And always this fear was in my heart that I will have to die and I will lose everything. And one day Devotees told me that spiritual master is coming to the temple. Many times I have been in the temple but never saw any spiritual master. So I came. Usually for me to sit and don't move is very hard. I always move. Always change my legs like this. But I came, I sit down, and I was frozen like a stone. All hour I was not moving. I was just looking to you, and all my ears was completely only hearing what you're telling. And you sang the Kirtan, and even while you sang the Kirtan, some miracle happened in my heart. I was reading Prabhupada books for 3 years already. I was not able to understand anything. And then you sang the Kirtan. Even Kirtan, I was here for 3 years, and I was not feeling anything. But then you sang the Kirtan, I felt that now I understood everything. And then you told that we just need to serve Krishna. And I felt, yes, there is Krishna and we need to serve Him. Why no one was telling me these things before? 3 years I was coming to temple. Never I heard these things. And now I heard and completely, not like just hear, but you completely feel. You can feel. So it was the best miracle, because I completely was convinced that there is God and we can have a relationship with Him. And it was the best day in my life, because I knew that there is something more, much better than we see. And then you left, and this feeling disappeared too. But then you come back after half year, and it came, and all this feeling came. Yes, I need to serve Krishna. And then you go out, and it disappeared. And it was continuing for 3 years, like that. You come with torchlight, and everything is bright. And you leave, and everything is dark. So somehow, by Devotee's mercy and your mercy, I got pranama mantra after 3 years of listening to your classes. And from that day, I was putting all my energy to follow your orders, because I know that spiritual master, then he goes away, but he leaves his orders. And if you learn how to focus on them, we can always be with spiritual master, and we can always see this torchlight of Gurudev knowledge.
That's how I'm going on after so many years after Prabhupada disappeared. It's the same thing.
So my desire is to learn, to associate with your orders, and in this way to grow this strong attachment to you and to all the devotees and to Srila Prabhupada. And I have this desire. maybe not so strong, but every year it's getting stronger, stronger, and stronger. And this is the biggest gift I got from you. So thank you very much. And we would like to invite Guru Das Prabhu.
And next one?
Dear Srila Gurudev, on this very auspicious day, I would like to glorify your causeless mercy. If one asked me what this term, causeless mercy, means, and is there any vivid example of it, I would say that my spiritual master, His Grace Shriman Sankarshan Das Adhikari Maharaj, is such a vivid example of causeless mercy. And if one would ask me, how could I prove it? I would quote just 2 verses from Bhagavad Gita, from the 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita. In the 17th, in the verse 17, Krishna says, "But for one who takes pleasure in the self, whose human life is one of self-realization, and who is satisfied in the self only, fully satiated, for him there is no duty." And Srila Prabhupada then in purport explains, a person who is fully Krishna conscious and is fully satisfied by his acts in Krishna consciousness no longer has any duty to perform. And then later, such a Krishna conscious person is no longer interested in material activities and no longer takes pleasure in material arrangements like wine, women, and similar infatuations. Dear Srila Gurudev, we are used to see you smiling and happy. And having a degree in action, I can tell that even the best actors in this world would not be able to perform such state of happiness day by day. And it is obvious that the source of your happiness is not material, because you have no interest in material happiness, and as we know, it can no last long. So I do not doubt that you take pleasure in Krishna consciousness only. And according to this verse and Prabhupada's purport, you do not have any obligations to Vedic injunctions. Still, day by day, you perform so many duties, and the reason for that is explained in the verse 25. As the ignorant perform their duties with attachment to the result, the learned may similarly act, but without attachment, for the sake of leading people on the right path. Gurudev, there are millions of people like you traveling from country to country, giving lectures and having many followers. However, there is fundamental difference between them and you, explained in the purport by Srila Prabhupada. One is engaged in such activities for the satisfaction of his sense gratification, whereas the other is engaged for the satisfaction of Krishna. Dear Srila Gurudev, although according to the Bhagavad Gita, you are not obliged to visit us regularly and give us your association. According to the same Bhagavad Gita, you are doing it year after year just to show us how to act and how to engage the result of action for the purpose of Krishna consciousness. And to me, that is pure manifestation of your causeless mercy and a perfect example to be followed. Without your mercy, I would be hopelessly doomed. Thank you, Srila Gurudev, for saving me. I know that your desire is to see how this planet gets inundated by Krishna Prema. I wish you that Krishna fulfills your desire by giving you good health and disciples who are able to assist you in reaching this inspiring goal. His Grace Shriman Sankarshan Das Adhikari Maharaj Ki Jai!
Srila Gurudeva Ki! I would like to ask devotees to go a little further because there are more devotees could not come. Paprašysim atsidavusį pasispaust, ypatingai matages. Čia, it's okay. And next we would like to invite Nitai Charan Prabhu, Nitai Chandra Prabhu, and he will speak on behalf of all Bulgarian devotees. Haribo!
5 minutes, okay?
There will be the timer.
Dear Shiva Gurudev, dear Guru Mataji, dear devotees, I'm very happy to be with all of you on this most auspicious day. Shiva Gurudev, Vyasapuja Ki Jai. I want first to speak about some of the qualities. Actually, it's very auspicious for the disciples, not only to glorify the spiritual master, only to the Vyasapuja, but every day. Actually, somehow Srila Prabhupada blessed me with this, and I very much like to speak with other devotees for stories with Gurudev. And I was actually very fortunate to meet him many years ago, and by Krishna's mercy, we have very nice pastimes with him. And when I'm with the devotees, very often we speak about his pastimes, and they are always in bliss. And I also are in bliss when I'm speaking about him. And I want to share about his qualities. Actually, with every year I'm amazed about his qualities. First of the quality, when I search a spiritual master, first day when I met him, I was really very happy to see him. It was amazing. I was completely, feel so nice. But after I spoke with the devotees, and they told me, but you need to check other spiritual masters also, because sometimes happen that after years, maybe you lament, or maybe this is not your spiritual master and you can change. And I thought, okay, I will start to make research, and I associate with other spiritual masters, but Gurudev attracted me. I was brand new devotee, actually. I didn't know anything. But I was amazed about his quality, that he only wanted to help me. I feel it this. He only wanted to help me and to help me to become devotee. And I feel that he don't want anything in return. When I associate with other spiritual masters, I couldn't feel it. So that they have this quality, and this was, I know that I can trust this person. He only want to help me. And the next step was, I asked my authorities, is he a bona fide spiritual master? Because I didn't know anything, actually. Who is bona fide spiritual master? Who know? And they told me, yes, he is a bona fide spiritual master. Please take shelter on you. I didn't know anything, but I trust them, and I thought, okay, I will accept him as my spiritual master. But after years, with every year, I'm amazed about his quality. Now I have opportunity to associate personally with his god brother is very senior also, and I see that he have very unique qualities. Just like last year when they was in Bulgaria, Gurudev was very sick. He had such a big pain in his leg. He couldn't move. He couldn't sit also. He need to lie in the bed all day. And Guru Mataji approached him. Why are you traveling so much? Why are you traveling so much? Why not stay in Austin? Why you sick? You see, you're sick. And Gurudev, he was in the bed, and he thought, "Come on, Devi, where is the difference? I can be in the bed all day in Austin, or I can be in the bed here. Where is the difference?" But if I not come, all these devotees, their spiritual life will go down. And I was like shocked. I was like really shocked. It really shocked me. I feel that he so much loves us that even he's put in so much pain. Yes, and so much pain, but only because we don't have other chance to. And other glorification, I will finish with this. We was in Helsinki, with Helsinki temple, and it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. And the temple president pushed me because Gurudev leaving for US. And he pushed me 4 o'clock, and I was very tired. I was 1 month in Gurudev and Guru Mataji. That time it was really very heavy. Yes, I'm stopping. And 4 o'clock, and I was going like this. And what to see? I saw Gurudev chanting his japa in the corridor. And the temple president approached him. We need to go to the airport because the fly going. And Gurudev told, I have only 5 minutes to finish my japa. It's more important than the fly. This is more important than the fly. Okay. Thank you very much. Yes, actually, actually my brother here attracted me to become, because my brother have hearing cure classes 24 hours a day. I was attracted, but I was like a scientific person, want to study the things very, not only by sentiments. And but my brother, he heard your classes just like during the breakfast, during the lunch, evening time, and when I go to bed, he take I don't know what is, he put it right here, and even evening time he was hearing lectures. Yes, I was hearing. In one moment I understand, wow, this is amazing. These classes are really something, and I feel that you can smash all my false ego and all my bad qualities. Only I need to surrender to you. Okay, thank you very much. Shri Gurudeva ki jai.
Srila Gurudeva Vyasapuja ki. Dear devotees, I would like to ask all Prabhus to go this side because more devotees coming and they standing outside. So please make more space, squeeze some more devotees here. And next, we would like to invite to speak Dvijamani Gaura Prabhu. Haribo.
Srila Gurudev, my life is so blessed. I can't even begin to imagine where I would be if I didn't meet you. You gave me so much faith because the first thing Kirtan talked about miracles. The first miracle that really happened in my life was getting a book by Srila Prabhupada. And when I read that book, I thought, if people like this exist, I must find them. I didn't know if there were devotees in the world. I'd never met one. But when I went to the temple, I got the good fortune of meeting some devotees. But then there was a spiritual master coming to town, and one of your disciples was inviting me to come to your programs, and I followed him. And when I heard you speak, it was so, it was like you were speaking beyond my body, beyond my mind. You were reaching in and doing something inside. I was connecting in a way I'd never connected with anyone before. No girlfriend, no lover, no my parents, my relatives, my friends. I never felt that way. And I just met you. So it was, to me, it was like the most astonishing, eye-opening experience. And I thought, who is this personality? And on top of that, there's this lady traveling with him, his wife. And she's like a lion. And just like I've never met spiritual people who were so like in this world, but not of this world. And I just thought, wow, if I could be part of this family, I could be so protected. I could be so alive. Like these, I wanted to experience life the way you were tasting life. So over time, I got to realizing that this is the person who I have to follow. And even today, this morning in the lecture that you gave, some of the things you said, it was like that same experience that first day when I heard you. It was like the same thing. And I'm just amazed that this is spiritual life. It's always fresh. And you're tasting that and you're sharing that with us. This is magnanimous. This is true magnanimity. And I think it's the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu coming through Srila Prabhupada, coming through you, and blessing us with this most amazing lifestyle, most amazing philosophy, most amazing friends. And I couldn't be happier to be your disciple. Thank you, Gurudev.
Thank you very much.
I'm attracted by lions. I like lions. Strong animals. I'm an animal. You're my protector.
Okay, okay.
Please forgive me if I said that.
And next we would like to invite Nanda Dulal Prabhu from Australia. Haribo! Srila Gurudev Vyasapuja ki!
This is on. I want to say something about Nandulal before he speaks. I have not seen any humble devotee in my life as Nanda Dulal. His girl. He doesn't have any complaint from anybody. And he's always in the mood of service. That's why you are so humble.
Om Agyan Timrandasya Gyananjana Shalakya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurudev Namaha. Dear Srila Gurudev, please accept my most humble, most respectful obeisances at your divine and sacred lotus feet. And all glories to you, all glories to Srimati Guru Mataji, all glories to Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada, and all glories to your divine appearance day. On this auspicious day, I just feel like blessed is also an understatement. I just feel I'm not at all deserving for anything. And as I've been sharing my experience, there are more deserving devotees who needs to be here. Hare Krishna. So there are more deserving devotee who needs to be there. I just had a simple desire, to be in a place which is so dear to you, to come here to absorb myself, absorb my consciousness, to come to this beautiful place, beautiful people who really are simple, but they just simply want to serve you. That's what I've seen it. I'm trying to absorb it. And it won't be possible without your mercy, without the mercy of all the devotees, that I'll be able to imbibe that. So I really beg you, like I might be able to get that little bit of mood to able to serve you in the same way. And I'll take this opportunity to glorify you. I've got no qualification, no credit, but I'll make a feeble attempt to glorify you. It all goes back. Everybody has been talking about like the miracle. I would say it's more than a miracle which has happened 10 years back when like I just joined ISKCON. I also didn't know much about gurus, and I was just through my senior god brother Krishna Prema Prabhu, I was introduced to your course. I started like receiving emails, and one fine day, like everything, like, you know, whatever problem I was going through in my life, like your thoughts for the day were like a torchlight which was showing me the light, like, you know, what's the answer. And like it was only 3 months, and within that 3 months, like, you know, I wanted to know more and more, and like things which I've been trying to learn for so many years, I was not able to get it. And within those 3 months, like that little bit of spark which was there got ignited. And that's when, like, you know, when you first time came in June, this was 2009, I wrote you before that, like an amazing thing, like no, it wasn't an amazing thing, it was like our beloved Guru Mata, like she had a stroke, and this was in Denmark, and like this brain hemorrhage, sorry Guru Mata. So that's when, like, and I was like, you know, worried what's happening. She like at that time I haven't accepted you as my spiritual master, but I was just wondering what's happening. And like the way you said the email, like that Guru Mata was leading the Mangala Harti, and if she would have led the body, like she was in the right state of consciousness. And that's something which like took me aback. Like I said, wow, like this is totally out of this world. It's not material at all. It's like, how can like somebody be talking like that? Like, and that's where I felt like, you know, I'm too attached to this material world. I'm too attached to my family members. And I need to be like, you know, enlightened with the fact, like, what is more in this world? And that's when, like, you know, it was a little like donation which I sent, but the most amazing thing happened after that, that I got a personal reply from you and say thank you very much for your like whatever it was, like donation, and you really appreciated it. And I couldn't believe it that it was personally from you. So that was the most touching thing which has ever happened to me, getting a personal email from you. And that's when I decided, like, you know, that's what connected to my heart. And that's when I decided, like, you know, knowing when are you coming next to Melbourne, and I started writing you emails and then said, like, you know, I'll have noted down very carefully whenever, like, you know, is it possible to see you without any time constraint, without any limitation. You just said whenever I'm in Melbourne, you come. And this was back in 2009. My son was only 1 year old, and that's when, like, you know, I brought him, and that's when it all started. So it was a big miracle. And what I would like to say is, like, the two qualities which you have is, like, your unflinching faith in Srila Prabhupada and Krishna. And this is what you believe in, and this is what you are actually teaching every day. And this is what you want your disciples to know and follow as well. So I simply pray at your lotus feet, I can, like, to get that little bit of intelligence to do things which are favorable for Krishna consciousness and reject what is totally unfavorable, and to be a soul totally surrendered at your lotus feet to follow your each and every order and instructions as my life and soul. So thank you, Srila Gurudev, for everything. And thank you, Guru Mata, for nurturing us, for guiding us, so that we can, no, you are nurturing our soul so that we can actually become a better disciple for Srila Gurudev. Thank you, Guru Mata.
Srila Gurudev Vyasapuja ki! So now we would like to invite the best banker, Vyasadev Prabhu. Haribo!
We have a drama, so everybody keeps on time, so we will have from drama, otherwise not.
Hare Krishna Srila Gurudev, Hare Krishna Guru Mataji. I was actually planning to talk. Yeah, I was planning actually to tell one thing, but when I was listening devotees, I think that I should also told like my story of how I meet first time Srila Gurudev and Guru Mataji. It was also a very interesting experience. I was like just beginning in interesting in spiritual life, coming to a temple just to take prasadam, just have a few Prabhupada books, chanting maybe one or sometimes even no rounds of japa. And just one day after the lunch, I was associating with devotees, taking some books, and one devotee like jumped into the room and loudly said, Guru came, be prepared, soon we'll be arrived. Like, everybody was like very excited, and like, they like also like invite me like, oh, and you also can meet him, like, and we was like waiting outside. It was a few your disciples, and like me, absolutely different like person, a little bit shy, and. Yeah, and actually, it was that day was like you came and you immediately have to go to Klaipėda to give a lecture, and I don't know why you just very shortly, just for like 1 minute, you just arrived to the temple, and meet devotees and immediately like go to Klaipėda. And I was planning to even have the same day work and other like to do duties, but our devotees like say we're going to Klaipėda, we're going to a lecture. I was decided maybe should I go also? Even I have to go to work, etc. I was called to my clients to a cancelled meeting, and I go to Klaipėda to lecture. Even I was not even not knowing what I do, and I was just go like with devotees. And there I first time hear Gurudev's lecture, Kirtan. It was very nice experience. It was public, like more like public lecture. It was like Vedic center, and Gurudev talking was about importance to chant Hare Krishna. And in the lecture, Gurudev told that it is very good to chant at least 16 rounds. Like it's very good if you are chanting, but 16 rounds is good. And I was before like chanting like 1 round, 2 or something like that. And I was listening and I thinking, yeah, it's like sounds very good. Need to try like. Next day, actually, we was not planning to stay, but somehow by Krishna's arrangements and devotees, we was like must to stay in the Klaipėda overnight, and next morning was like small morning program, and next day we go. And actually, in the morning was another Bhagavatam lecture, and it was like wake up, devotees, everybody is chanting, so right chanting like. Also was lecture, breakfast. We was all the road going back to Kaunas from Klaipėda. Yeah, but we was going from so it's like all road, and even we was driving back to Kaunas, I was finishing like 16 rounds, like even before came to Kaunas, and I was thinking like, oh, so like simple, very short time, because I was thinking like to chant 16 rounds is like takes all day and very difficult. And I was like impressed, and I start thinking maybe I should try another day, like. And actually, it's that I started all my like spiritual life, and all these 2 weeks. I was almost not going to my studies, not to work. I was like going everywhere around Srila Gurudev and Guru Mataji and all devotees. And this is actually how my spiritual life begins. And from that point, I was very seriously looking for this thing. And yeah, so it was a very nice experience. And thank you very much for changing my life. Hare Krishna. Gurudeva ki jai.
Shri Gurudev ki
And next we would like to invite Atmameda Prabhu. Hari Bol!
Jai, Hare Krishna. Shman Sankarshan das Adhikari, Shri Gurudev ki Jai. Yeah, I'm becoming better when I standing near Shri Gurudev. At the beginning, I usually plan to speak very flowery language about everything nice, and I prepare it, and it's wonderful, no? But at that moment when I have to stand in here and speak from my heart, it's usually I forgot everything, and I start to create something from the beginning. So right now I see so many beautiful people who came in here to celebrate this most adorable person which I know, and I met him so many years ago, and actually he changed my life. I don't know in which direction, but I think it's going to the good one, and I'm happy, very happy to be in here, because sometimes I'm feeling very morose, and because devotional life is not just full of ecstasy, but you have to put some austerity also in it. So, but I'm feeling that it's not just for nothing, and it giving me something which is valuable, and it will continue in my spiritual life in a very good way. So Srila Gurudev and Guru Mataji is wonderful persons who changed my life, and I believe that most of you also have the same experience. So I would like to celebrate from all my heart this day, and I would like to ask blessings from you, all the devotees, that I can feel the loving feeling that you are feeling to Gurudev and Guru Mataji. Thank you very much. If I have some loving feeling, so compared to your all, it's very small. So please bless me that it would grow up.
I don't know if I will speak something better now, but
She was up whole night because the husband was sick, so better half was the whole night up, no time to do something.
and nothing happened. Everybody is very nicely remembering the first time they met Srila Gurudev and Guru Mataji. And actually, I'm very embarrassed to say that I don't remember my first time. It was some years ago, and I don't know, maybe 12 years ago. And I don't even remember, I just remember one very nice episode, that first memory, that I think it was at Gauravani's place or his neighbor's place. There was a Abhishek. I remember there was Abhishek, and it was my first time I was participating in Abhishek. I was maybe 17 or 18 years old. And I liked mantra, I liked the devotees, but when I came there, I thought, okay, this is kind of crazy. I will just stick till the end, but then I will go somewhere. But this my desire to stick till the end actually is a huge blessing, because I try to stick till the end, and when I associate with devotees, I get my heart melted, and I can finally hear what Srila Gurudev is saying, that there is actually unlimited mercy, and I can finally see how vivid and ecstatic his life is, and it is a complete mercy to get liberated from the leeches of your mind and to see the real realm, to see the real life. So thank you, devotees, very much. Hare Krishna.
Srila Gurudev Vyasapuja ki!
Next is Sudama for the Kaliningrad devotees.
On behalf. And next we would like to invite Sudama Prabhu, and he will speak on behalf of all Kaliningrad devotees. Haribol!
Books? You have? Ah, okay, later. Okay. Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. I'm very happy to stay here and celebrate your Vyasapuja. So I also has a lot of miracles in my life by your mercy. And first, I remember first time when I meet you, it was when I taste prasadam from Bhaktilata Mataji. Yeah, because it was my first connection to Guru Parampara. And the next miracle was when you gave a lecture in Kaliningrad and you talk about taking shelter from spiritual master, and you look at me in that moment, and I think maybe I should take shelter. I asked Gopinath Prabhu, and he said, yes, you can try. And now I'm very happy to have this opportunity to serve you, to serve your disciple, to be in ISKCON. And also, sometime later you said that something may happen, but never leave ISKCON. And so I'm very happy that I'm in ISKCON, and I try to be strong as you and distribute your books. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Srila Gurudev Vyasapuja ki!
Sudama has translated in Russian language the truth work. Huh? Yeah, you got it translated. I didn't say you did. So he...
Who did the translation?
Mataji's he inspired all the Matajis to translate, and it's already printed now. 1,000. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, already.
Who's next? Next, I would like to invite Robindra Prabhu from UK. And he will speak on behalf of all UK devotees.
Dear Gurudev, on behalf of all the UK devotees, there's one thing that you promise all of us, and that's that the process becomes increasingly sublime. And I'm here today to confirm that that absolutely is the case. So every year it just seems to get more and more interesting, more involved, more colorful, much more of an adventure, increasingly. Ever-increasing bliss. So this is why I can stand here today and be so happy that I can be thanking you for being my spiritual master, for accepting that, and for being the spiritual master to all these wonderful God brothers and God sisters that I now have. So, you know, when I think that the sloka Brahmanda Brahmati Kon Bhagavana Jeev Guru Krishna Prasadi Pai Bhaktilata Bij, it means so much because in hindsight, when I look back and what's happened in so few short years, I can see that, you know, by the mercy of Guru, because this standing between the spiritual world and the material world, how can I make sense of it? There must be Guru, like you're telling us all the time, which is the Shastric conclusion that we need Guru, we need to surrender to the lotus feet of Guru. For this process to happen, to make Krishna very happy, then we must accept Guru. So when I was very young, when I first read Srila Prabhupada's books, I was immediately so satisfied. And now I understand one thing, is that I think in my long journey in many lifetimes throughout the universe, I think I've got a bit of a deep distrust of religion and spiritual paths and spiritual people. Probably I've had some bad experiences along the way. But as I say, when there were the words of Prabhupada when I was young, and that gave me immediately some strength, some faith, but also the nervous feeling that, oh no, again, maybe I'm going to have to involve myself with that experience again. So, but the way it played out was I managed to miss when the whole Scottish yatra was alive. I was away in the north of Scotland. I missed all that thing. I missed the whole Hare Krishna movement from that time. So the way that it happened is so mystical, and I see it's such a mystical process. So there, when I was in southern China working, and I just rediscovered the Bhagavad Gita again, and I had actually some japa beads, tulsi beads, so I started chanting myself and reading the Bhagavad Gita over and over and over again. And then I was searching on the internet in southern China for something about Krishna consciousness. What is it now in the world? And of course, in China is the one country where there are people who are blocking and allowing websites into the country. So anything to do with religion or politics is immediately banned. And even when I was working in the school there, we were told, don't speak about religion, don't speak about politics, don't speak about the world outside China. So it's very strict. But there was one day I found the website, and it was backtohome.com. It was there. It was on the web, the World Wide Web. It was there, yeah. It was incredible. So then I immediately downloaded the whole website thinking that, okay, tomorrow it's probably going to be gone. Someone's going to notice that somebody's looking at this website or something. So I downloaded the whole thing as fast as I could. And then I was reading it and just making sense of, this is what the Hare Krishna movement is now in the world. And then later on, when I got back to Denmark, finally I met the devotees in Copenhagen. And then that was at that time when I didn't know anything, of course, but dear Guru Mata had the brain hemorrhage, and I was sitting in the Copenhagen temple getting bits of information, but I didn't know that you were there, actually. And then you walked in to give the class, and I thought, Sankarshan das Adhikari. And I've been reading the website, and I'd asked you a question over the website as well before from China. But your mood was very intense because obviously you were going, it was a very strong emotional experience for you at that time. But for a blessing to me that you were then in Denmark for those few weeks. So I was able to start to hear the class. In the first class, I think like Dvijamani Gora said, as soon as I heard you speak, I thought this is the same solid spirituality that Srila Prabhupada is speaking, the same mood, you know. So then I was immediately like felt good, and then later on back in UK, and being able to offer the service of driving you around and having your association in London, which really there was no option. I had to surrender to you as Diksha Guru, and I'm so happy that I did. So thank you very much, Srila Gurudev. Forever and ever, I'm your servant. And Guru Mata also. Hare Krishna.
Srila Gurudev Vyasapuja ki! Srila Gurudeva ki! Srila Gurudeva ki! Now we would like to invite Madhusudana Prabhu from Australia. He's from Poland, but lives in Australia. We will speak on behalf of all Polish devotees.
Dear Gurudev, dear Guru Mata, assembled devotees. First I would like to some blessings from Krishna so I can actually say something because of my limitations of my qualities. Sorry, say again? Time limitation. Yeah, so I'm going to be short. So this world, when I think of this world, it's very easy to get cheated here. If you meet some communities, if you're from a certain background, from a certain family, everybody wants to be nice, and they want to be happy, and they will appear that they're happy and they're very nice. The problem is if you pursue any of those pathways that they present, you will be cheated eventually and hurt. So so why is this world like a maze? You cannot find a way out. If you start researching different philosophies, different ideologies, eventually you're gonna get hurt. Every time you get hurt. So it's like, so why is Gurudev so special? He's just a normal person. Guru Mata is just a normal person. Why are they so very special? Because they're sane. Because Krishna is sane. He's actually sane. And Srila Gurudev, following Srila Prabhupada's footsteps, is sane, and this is why they're so special in this world. Which is and actually to find this out, it's a special mercy of Krishna to get this information. Even to get this information, it's so rare. So yes, so if we go on to this world and everybody's walking on the streets and they appear to be normal, actually they're in pain and they're actually lost. But actually to get this knowledge, this information is also rare. It's difficult. So I just wanted to thank Srila Gurudev for this engagement, this 24-hour engagement in the mission of Lord Chaitanya, and of this special, even within ISKCON and the spiritual masters which represent ISKCON, Gurudev is unique. How he's representing Prabhupada's mission. So it's so please take advantage of this movement. Yeah, Hare Krishna. That's all.
Srila Gurudeva Vyasapuja ki.
There is one special guest who is not even initiated, but that has come from all the way from London. We would like that person to come and speak, and that is Purna Patel.
Repeat.
An attorney from London.
Now we would like to invite Mataji from London, Purna Patel. She is not initiated disciple, but she is very special guest here. Haribo!
Hare Krishna, Gurudev and Guru Mata. The last time I was here, I couldn't even speak to you because I was crying. I was raised in ISKCON and my parents are initiated devotees. And I've seen a lot over the years. But one thing I haven't seen is people like you in Mata. You are true representatives of God. I investigate corruption. I see very, very corrupt people on a daily basis who purport to be good, honest, trustworthy, and it's all fake. And over the years, I had the pleasure of meeting you through my brother because he was following your courses. I didn't realize my sister was. My friends were. People I'd grown up with from the temple. They were following your course. And I started reading your emails every day. And I was lost. I learned the law of man, but I failed to learn the law of God. And you gave me that. And every day that I'm out in the world and I can't take the badness and the corruption and the envy that is within us as humans, it's there, but it can be eliminated, and you've shown me that. And I'm blessed. Everyone's used the word blessed. We're beyond blessed. We've been saved, and you gave that to us. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
When you are going to be ready?
By your mercy.
Mercy is already there. When you going to take it?
Please pray for me this time next year. Hopefully I'll be initiated.
Shri Gurudeva ki.
Don't wait too long.
Who's next?
Next is Dhruvanat.
And next, we would like to invite Dhruvanat Prabhu. Haribo! He was not sleeping for 3 days to prepare all this Vyasapuja.
3 days? Are you sure?
Look to him.
I'll ask him.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Shila Gurudev, Shrimati Guru Mata. I slept maybe 2-3 hours and yeah. And it's said that Balaram is like the supreme spiritual master, Lord Balaram, and Srila Gurudev has the name Sankarshan, who's also in one lecture he mentioned that Sankarshan, one who attracts all living entities. So Gurudev actually is like a personification of this name. He's attracting so many persons, and even like such envious and rascals like me can be changed. And so I feel that if we would take Gurudev's orders to our heart, and if we would take his words to our heart and make it our mission, so I feel that everyone can become changed. So it's like the biggest mercy that we got is like pure representative of Srila Prabhupada. And I know that everyone who is following Srila Prabhupada can become fully inspired, and it's like they can become fully inspired to deliver all the world. So I feel that Srila Gurudev, you are like the real representative of Srila Prabhupada. So I'm praying that I could also develop such mode of compassion and also such mode of serving Srila Prabhupada in his mission. So I want also to develop this mode to serving you in your mission. And yeah, so I feel that everyone can be changed, and you're always teaching us how to pray, how to be in this prayerful mood. This is what we really need, how to pray for Krishna, that he can bless us with his mercy and we can just become empowered by him, that we can change other people's heart. So it's like very hard to express even what we're getting here. It's like unimaginable. You know, we are like somewhere in the Western Union and Europe. It's like hell. We have nothing here. But Srila Prabhupada came here like 50 years ago, and he inspired all of you, like disciples of Srila Prabhupada. And it's like very great mercy for us, like Westerners, to get this thing, bhakti, devotion for Krishna. It's like this what we need, what every soul needs is to awaken this devotion for Krishna. So you are teaching how to develop this devotion, how to be always in this mood for praying for Krishna, for asking his mercy that he can bless us. So thank you, Srila Gurudev. Thank you, Shrimati Guru Mata. Srila Gurudeva ki jai.
Mataji, who is next? Next, we would like to invite Madan Mohan Prabhu. Haribo!
I'll start crying, it'll be short.
He will start crying.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Shrimati Sankarshan Das Adhikari Namini Namo Prabhupada Nuga Prema Murti Kripatmane Gaura Desha Vikashartha Uttama Bhakti Varshini. Dear Srila Gurudev, it is a very, in the same way, a great experience, and in the same way, strange feeling when I hear all these amazing disciples of yours speaking about all their realizations and their feelings for you. And I really understand that I don't have that. And it's no, sometimes devotees, we can see that devotees really say that. Sometimes they say, oh, I don't have this and I don't have that, but actually they do. But in my case, I really don't. I remember, yes, very much. I remember one time I was paying my, I was saying, Srila Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances. And Guru Mata said, oh, really? Are they really humble? And then I corrected myself. I said, Srila Gurudev, please accept my puffed up obeisances. Right now, it's the only way I can do it, but I try to fake it until I make it. one short story, Guru Mata, okay? Short. It was I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Me and my wife were just getting acquainted with ISKCON and Krishna consciousness. And I remember I was really chanting a little bit more rounds, and my wife, Yashoda, she was struggling very, very much. She was like chanting 1 or 2 rounds. And I was like, come on, do more. And I was doing all these crazy things, telling her crazy things and being so stupid. And she could not do it. 1 round, maybe 2 rounds sometimes. And I remember Srila Gurudev and Guru Mata came, and Yashoda Mai did never give any questions to anybody in the lectures. But this time she asked Srila Gurudev how to increase the number of our rounds. And I was really happy that she asked that question. She said, because sometimes we hear that we have to raise up a little bit, from 1 to 2, from 2 to 4, from 4 to 8, and maybe 16 someday, if you're qualified. So what Srila Gurudev asked her, how much rounds are you chanting now? She said, 1. And then Srila Gurudev said, so now from today chant 16. And what happened? I mean, I was seeing that it really happened like that. I mean, from that day, my wife, she was chanting 16 rounds every day. And it's the mercy of Srila Gurudev and Srimati Guru Mataji. Sorry, Guru Mataji. Thank you, Srila Gurudev. Please accept my humble obeisance.
Srila Gurudeva Vyasapuja ki! And now we would like to invite Mataji Yashoda Mai Haribo!
Eu paiung. He's now coming. Okay, so after. The after.
What's happening? Goni Tai Prabhu is calling from Denmark. He's going to give his offering.
Oh my God.
Now we can speak.
Jesus.
First of all, I would to say that I'm sorry that I couldn't be there today. I really wanted to, but we had a lot of programs coming up, and so I was hindered, and I feel quite unfortunate to not be able to be there and share in the Sangha today. But at least I wanted to make a humble offering, so this is coming from my heart. I was born into this world not knowing who I am. There's so many things that I could never understand, so I ran wild, not knowing where to go, a confused child, just going with the flow, until I met you. You taught me the purpose of life is devotional service. Your word is like a fountain of mercy, quenching our thirst. You know we are thirsty. Concerned he takes off on a journey, traveling the world for the sake of the unworthy. Rise early, meditate and pray to be an instrument of mercy. Just see the compassionate nature, saintly behavior. You never claim to be a savior, simply a servant, repeating a message, timeless and urgent, to dissipate darkness. That is the burden, because people forgot that God is a person. When mankind is entangled in the clutches of illusion, you cut through the confusion and establish the conclusion. Amusing, bold, and fearless in your campaign for global world revolution. You aim and shoot for the rhino. I know you hitting the root of the psychosis of this modern civilization and its rotten indoctrination of the next generation who are willingly flirting with Satan. But when you speak, they surely awaken. Even Christians give up the beef and say, Amen. You came in my life like a divine intervention, providing an answer for every question. Now I'm feeling blessed and fortunate in your presence. You not only preach, but practice the essence of Bhakti Vedanta, living the life of Satchidananda, unmixed with karma and jnana. Srila Prabhupada's Vani, that is your prana, keeping you going as you sow in your seeds of Bhakti Lata, a most delicate breed, and Guru Mata is taking care of the weeds. No room for lust, anger, and greed. The service of your feet is all that we need. The taste of Bhakti Rasa is so sweet. Just say the word and we're following your lead, taking Harinaman books out on the street. Gurudev, I'm sorry that I couldn't be there, but can I get away with blaming Ryanair? Why are there no flights to Kaunas on Sunday? Then again, I have a preaching program on Monday. Anyway, the least I can do is write you a letter like Rukmini wrote Krishna. Isn't love and separation supposed to be better? But still, I'm feeling quite lonely being in your separation. So,
Actually,
but at least I'm happy that I.
Actually, you are here. How you can say you're not here? You are here. The whole room, we have like 200 devotees totally enlivened by your offering. You are here. You are here. So don't think you're not here. You are here. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Jai, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Jai, Hare Krishna.
Srila Gurudev Vyasapuja ki! And now we would like to invite Yashoda Mahi. Haribo!
Ne, explain. No, explain. No. Ne, bandykit nenusakyti.
Mataji Yashoda Mahi is very, very popular singer in Lithuania and the Europe.
She's a pop star.
Paleisit muziką. Not for Gurudev. So I always remember. Galima garsiau? So I always remember when we driving biškit mažiau. Okay. I always remember when we were driving in a car, and you said that there's 3 people in your life who are inspiring you the most. One of that was Srila Prabhupada, and then there was Vishnujana Swami, and third you were saying from the bottom of your heart, and I can say the same. For me, this person is the most inspiring person in the whole world. So I want to thankful, and I want you all thankful with your biggest applause for our mother, our spiritual mother, Guru Mataji. You said you will take now. Guru Mataji. You said that. So, and I wrote a song for both of you. I mentioned here word father because it's your Vyasapuja, but I can mention mother too. So I will try to sing. Shila Gurudeva, Shrimati Guru Mataji ki jai.
We surrender. Let's go.
And now we will have drama. Haribol!
dear Srila Gurudev, Guru Mataji, assembled devotees. We are going to now attempt to present to you a small drama about the future of this movement under the guidance of Srila Gurudev and other ISKCON gurus. So we had very little time. These devotees are very kind to give their energy to this effort. Few of them came in just 2 days ago or yesterday, and I just dragged them into the temple and said, let's make a drama, and they agreed. So by their mercy, you get to enjoy this. And it's called Turning History Right Side Up. And it takes place 10 years from now at a gathering of the UN General Assembly. And we only had 30 minutes to learn and practice this drama. But because of the devotional efforts of these devotees, we hope it'll come together in a way for your pleasure, Srila Gurudev.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have gathered here to discuss one of the most important things which is going around in the world, which is it's getting influence around all the people or all the countries in the world. It's these Hare Krishna people. These Hare Krishna people are getting too influential. And look at the youth, as if they are just absorbing themselves in they just want to know about God, they want to serve God. What's happening? And they are coming, uniting, they are making an appeal to us, coming us and asking us for an educational and social reform. What should we do? Bulgaria.
Oh, these people, they taking the youth. There is Bhakti Yoga groups in all major universities, and loud Kirtan they performing morning and evening in all towns and cities. My God.
What's going on? Germany.
This movement has representatives appearing for support in the most popular magazines. They attract the greatest minds from our universities, who later become leaders in their temples, and attract crowds of young people to meditate and give up party life. Our economy is in danger of collapsing.
England.
There's not been a surge of great religious sentiment like this in hundreds of years. What a shock. I think we should listen from one of their leaders and hear what is their motive behind all this activity.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We have invited one of their leaders to shed some light on this movement and to see what exactly is happening. Some of our smartest, brightest, some of the dedicated citizens who are dedicating their life with the whole mind, body and soul to this movement. So we wish to hear from His Holiness Sankarshan Das Maharaj. That's what they call him with love. He's one of the gurus of the ISKCON, and this is one of the, when it started back as a cult back in America.
Thank you for welcoming me.
Welcome, sir. Thank you for your time today. We are facing these demands from students at our major universities for spiritual sciences. Could you explain us what you can and your followers can do for us?
Yes. The flowers of your nation are opening up to spiritual enlightenment. Dedicated followers of our international movement are surrendering their lives to give this important knowledge to all your citizens, especially the youth, for the past 6 decades. first time in thousands of years, a truly enlightened class of men and women are appearing on this planet. It is your responsibility as leaders of the nations to protect, to nurture, and to take guidance from these spiritual souls.
Wait a minute.
France.
France. Didn't your own country separate its state from the church? And we're living in the 21st century, sir. Way beyond some narrow sectarian ideas. By the way, who are you who do you think you are to give advice to some leadership of assembled politicians?
You must give the people true religion. First, you taste spiritual freedom. Then, you teach your disempowered people. Your people are unhappy and disempowered, yes? You must learn to see the truth. Open your eyes and see the truth. Your legislative assemblies cannot give power to the people. They cannot improve the condition of the people. The people need God, and we can deliver God in truth, not by imagination. My dear world leaders, the time has come for reunification of church and state. The church is not meant to be separate from the state, just as the head cannot be separate from the body without disastrous results. So you've called me here in your time of need. You've lost the faith of your intelligentsia from your own countries. We're not here to oppose you. We're here to guide you. So take this knowledge and chant the holy names of the Supreme Absolute Truth, and remember all that you've forgotten.
My fellow members of council, he's got a point. Just look at the reduction in the crime rate in the countries like Lithuania and Mauritius. And the prime minister of the countries have started wearing strange paint on their faces. And they have also instituted Sankirtan and Kirtans in their respective parliament houses.
Yes, there is no doubt. The holy names of the Lord are like nectar for the soul. Our people were so miserable. High rates of suicide. And now we see many jolly men and women in the streets dancing and singing Hare Krishna. So, young people are getting training from the temples how to live in harmony with God.
Jesus Christ.
Trump? It's right. It's Jesus Christ who protected our faith in God for hundreds of years for our people. And he gave a fertile faith to our faith. And now this Hare Krishna movement has planted a seed which is sprouted in a true religion.
Have you lost your mind? Have you all lost your mind? Our people cannot be protected by some mindless, repetitive chanting. We have power, we have economic. On the basis of freedom, loving families.
Your people are not free. They're blinded by the glare of materialism. You better change your policies, Trump. Either you bow down now to Krishna, or you'll have to bow down later when death comes. This Hare Krishna movement cannot be stopped now. It's just the beginning. Yeah, your very own people are ready to protect us. So please, Mr. President, join us.
Sankarshan Maharaj. I like your style, bold. I have to be honest with you. I read few lines of Bhagavad Gita as it is. I think karma is real. Can you free me from my karma, Maharaj?
Without a doubt. And I can free all your people too.
Okay, a magnificent event has happened here today. We're going to report to all the major newspapers. Tell us, exactly what are you going to do with this?
We are going to invite and gather all the top leaders of Hare Krishna movement, and we are going to create an authorized advisory council to the UN.
Astonishing, you heard it today, folks. And what exactly is your goal in this?
Because we need billions and billions of devotees in the world.
From the US president. Oh my Lord. What more can be said about this? I think all that's left to say is Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
May this drama become factual history in 10 years from now.
His Grace Srila Sankarshan Das Adhikari Maharaj Ki Jai.
Best play ever, Ki. Jai.
While the offering is happening, we will continue our homage. We would like to invite. What is your name? Aniruddha Prabhu from Estonia. Haribo!
Дорогой Шрила Гурудева,
Dear Srila Gurudeva,
примите, пожалуйста, мои смиренные поклоны.
please accept my humble obeisances.
Я очень благодарен вам, что вы спасли меня и мою жену Анапурну.
I am very grateful to you that you have saved me and my wife Annapurna.
Расскажу короткую историю, как я первый раз оказался на Даршине.
I want to tell a short story how I came first time to your darshan.
Я приехал на лекцию по приглашению.
I came to the lecture by the invitation.
И вы давали вечернюю лекцию Бхагавад-гите.
You gave evening lecture on the Bhagavad Gita in our temple.
Мне очень понравилось ваше рассуждение и как вы
I was very admired by your explanations and how you.
После лекции вы одели на меня гирлянду.
After the lecture, you gave me the garland. You put the garland on me.
Я был потрясен и
I was amazed.
захотелось сразу следовать тому, чему вы учите.
And immediately I wanted to follow your teachings.
После лекции мне повезло, и вы приняли меня на Даршине.
After the lecture, I was very fortunate that you gave your darshan to me.
Вы дали мне наставления, которые я стараюсь выполнять.
You gave me the instructions that I try to fulfill in Tallinn.
И также после Даршана Гуру Матаджи спросила, сколько кругов вы читаете?
And after darshan, Guru Mataji asked, how many rounds you are chanting?
Я сказал, не помню, 4 или... 2. Я сказал 2.
I said 2.
Гуру Матаджи сказала, надо читать 16 кругов.
And Guru Mataji said that you must chant 16 rounds.
Я спросил, можно ли завтра?
And I asked, may I start tomorrow?
И Гуру Матаджи ответила, нет.
Guru Mataji said, no, today.
Это было наставление от Гуру Матаджи.
It was the instruction from Guru Mataji.
Таким образом, за один день я получил наставление и от вас, и от Гуру Матаджи.
In this way, in one day, I received the instructions from you and Guru Mataji.
Спасибо вам большое.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Shila Gurudeva.
Хари Кришна.
Hare Krishna.
16. And same day I started chanting 16 rounds. Hare Krishna.
He's a great helper for us when we go from Estonia to Finland. He carries all our luggage. It's so many luggage we are carrying, as everybody knows it. And yet we have to go on the ship and nobody can come, but he helps us carry all the luggage. So we really appreciate it.
Dabar iškart paaukojimą darysim Pushpanjali, visi pasimsime žiedlapius ir mėtysime, kai sakysime iš Pushpanjali, tada reikia mest žiedlapį, bet ne visus išmeskite, o tik 9-dalį, nes iš viso reikės mesti 9 kartus, 3 kartus po 3. Tai visų neišmeskit, pasitaupykit. Now we will do Pushpanjali ceremony after the offering, and we will distribute flower petals, and please take enough and save it for 9 times. We will throw the petals 3 times, total 9.
There are other garlands, please. Oh, yeah, Pushpanjali. You hold the garland, yeah, okay, when Guru Puja stand.
After Pushpanjali?
Yes. You can manipulate it, you can put it in here. There is already a you can put it in here. You can offer your garland because then don't throw away these garlands, okay?
I offer now.
Don't throw away the garland.
Yeah, you can offer. Just offer them.
You mean don't toss it.
Yeah, don't twist it. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You like your lead?
I know you like my lead, but my voice is not good today.
have one, so it's okay.
All right. I'll sit down then. Everybody can stand up now. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Mina Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cham Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Tamvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Cha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya
Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Mati Sankarshan Iti Namine Namo Prabhupada Nuga Prema Murti Kripatmane Gaura Desha Vikashartha Uttama Bhakti Varshine
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Shiva Shabanavi Devi Daitaya Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vignanam Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhuryo Jwala Premadya Sirupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Virutapa Siddhanta Dvanta Harine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambara Sambodhe Padambujayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gauravirbhava Bhumestvam Nirdeshta Sajjana Priya Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Sri Jagannathaye Te Namaha Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaurata Vishe Namaha Panchatatvakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktautaram Bhaktakhyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jaitam Surtor Pangor Mama Manda Mater Gate Matsarva Swapadambojo Radha Madana Mohano Devyad Vrindaranya Kalpadrumadam Srimad Ratnagaram Singhasanastom Srimad Radha Srila Govinda Devom Prestalibi Sevyamano Smarami Sriman Rasarasarambi Vamshi Vatatata Stita Karshana Venu Swaner Gopir Gopenata Shri Estunaha Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimati Sankarshan Adhikari Iti Namini Namo Prabhupada Nuga Prema Murti Kripatmane Gora Desha Vikashartha Uttama Bhakti Varshine Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimati Sankarshan Adhikari
Iti namine Namo Prabhupada Nuga Prema Murti Kripatmane Gora Desha Vikasharta Uttama Bhakti Varshine Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Shila Gurudeva Vyasapuja ki Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimati Sankarshan Das Adhikari Iti namine Namo Prabhupada Nuga Prema Murti Kripatmane Gora Desha Vikasharta Uttama Bhakti Varshine Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Shila Gurudev Vyasapuja ki Shila Gurudev Vyasapuja ki Shila Gurudev Vyasapuja ki Samsaradava nalalita loka Tranaya karunya ganaganatva Samsaradava nalalita loka Tranaya karunya ganaganatva Raptasya kalyana gunarnavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrinda Raptasya kalyana gunarnavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrinda Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Madhitra Madhyan Manasora Sena Mahaprabhu Romanchakampa Shrutaranga Bajo Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrinda Romanchakampa Shrutaranga Bajo Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrinda Shivigrahara Dananitya Nana Shingaratan Mahandira Marjanado Yuktasya Bhattam Shanyunjatopi Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam Yuktasya Bhattam Shanyunjatopi Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam Chaturvedashi Bhagavat Prasado Svatana Triptam Hari Bhakta Sangam Chaturvedashi Bhagavat Prasado Svatana Triptam Hari Bhakta Sangam Kritaiva Triptim Bhajata Sadeva Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam Kritaiva Triptim Bhajata Sadeva Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam Shri Radhika Mahandavayara Para Madhurya Leela Gunarupanana Shri Radhika Mahandavayara Para Madhurya
Pratikshana svadhana lolupasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam Pratikshana svadhana lolupasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam Nikunjayo rati kelsidhai Yaya liberio kirapekshaniya Nikunjayo rati kelsidhai Yaya liberio kirapekshaniya Tatrati daksha tativalabhasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam Tatrati daksha tativalabhasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam Sakshadaritvena samasta shaste Uktastadhabha yatra eva sadbe Kintu prabhoya priya eva tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam Kintu prabhoya priya eva tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam Vande Guru Shri Yasyat prasadam Bhagavat prasadam Yasyat prasadam Nangati kutopi Yasyat prasadam Bhagavat prasadam Yasyat prasadam Nangati kutopi Nayam stuvam stasyaya shastri sangyam Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam Nayam stuvam stasyaya shastri sangyam Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam Namaho Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimati Sankarshan Adhikari Iti namine Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimati Sankarshan Adhikari Iti namine Namo Prabhupada Nuga Prema Murti Kripatmane Goradesha Vikasharta Uttama Bhakti Varshine Prema Murti Kripatmane Goradesha Vikasharta Uttama Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatyan Dishatarine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Gauranga, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Nityananda, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan. Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan. Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan. Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan. Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan. Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hari Bol. Go to Premanandi. Srila Prabhupada flooding the whole universe with ecstatic Krishna Prema Ki Jai. Give the garland to them.
Srila Gurudev Vyasapuja ki! We now have special announcement. Even we said to Gurudev that we won't gamble, but now we will gamble.
Please sit down, everyone, and we will start special transcendental auction. Today is most auspicious day of Srila Gurudev's Vyasapuja, and today, this month is Kartik month, so even 1 million times more mercy. And there is special 3 garlands which got absorbed super special mercy. Everyone who has these garlands, they will got special mercy from Srila Gurudev and Guru Mataji. And in order to support this nice event, we would like to make a wonderful transcendental auction. The beginning price is $1 trillion. Bus dabar aukcionas. Ypatinga girlianda, mokytojas Vyasapuja. Ir Kartikos mėnesis, Guru Mataji sudėjo super palaiminimus, kurie negali nesuveikti šitas girliandas. Ir dėl to aukcionas, kad paremti šitą visą įvykį. Ir kas turės šitas girliandas, tai gyvenimas pasikeis. Ir pradinė kaina yra $1 trillion. But because no one has $1 trillion, so we will see how much devotees can do. So this will... Kas daugiausiai paaukos, tas ir gaus. So, who is giving some bit? Kas aukoja ką nors už girliandą? 50. First price 50. 50. Kas daugiau už 50? Who can give more?
I didn't understand, so you have to say it in...
Galim didinti tik po 10, po vieną negalim. Извините, пожалуйста, не говорит по-русски. Jo, po 10, nes po centą čia didinti bus labai ilgai.
Highest bid.
60. Who gives more? 60. Who gives more?
There's more here.
20? No, it's minimum 60, so you have to give 70.
What's your bid?
Jau buvo 60.
Okay.
What is that?
They don't know what auction is.
You have to go higher.
What is your bid? You got higher than 60. What will you give?
70, 70, 80,
Back here now.
80, 80, 80, 81, kas daugiau?
Credit card accepted?
100. 100. Who gives more? Who gives more?
101
Paskui galės atnešti. Galima atsiskaityti ir vėliau.
101 time.
100. Who has more? 101. 102. Galima vėliau. 150. So someone is willing to pay more? 150? 151. 152. 103 sold. Paimkit. Galim pavydėti šitai sielai dabar.
Next one.
Sekanti girlianda. Viena už kitą vis geresnė. Viena už kitą išoriškai yra mažesnė, bet vis geresnė. So the next garland.
Full of blessings.
This garland is full of blessings. Pilna palaiminimų. 50. Who gives more? 51. Think twice and thrice. 100. Sold out. Haribo! I take it.
Come. Darshka Shar's mother.
Induleka Mata Jiki. Palaiminimai išmokti, o pinigai gurmatičiai. So, the last one. Paskutinė. First prize 50, Radha Raman.
Second.
51. 52. 100. 101. 102. 102 and a half. Haribo! Shila Gurudev Vyasapuja ki! Shila Gurudev Vyasapuja ki! Shila Gurudev Vyasapuja ki!
Only one person owes 150. Okay, prasadam.
Ir dabar laikas prasadui. We have special announcement that today's yagya, most wonderful celebration will be in the temple. Yagya bus šventykloje, and the time fixed is at 6 valandą vakare. Bus 11 žmonių prie laužo. Iniciacijos yagya.